Get those all-important numbers ready now on BBC One as we join Anthea Turner and Gordon Kennedy.
Hello there. Well, after 20 weeks out on the road, we thought we'd pop back to Television Centre and come and see our mates.
Yes, indeed, and we've got good cause checks to give out, winners to meet, and for the first time ever, we have Mystic Meg live giving us her predictions.
Could I have a dressing room, please?
I've been expecting you.
I never knew she had a day job.
Neither did I. Electric, because we're still waiting for the official confirmation about tonight's prize draw. Now, we know it's going to be a big one because, as you've no doubt heard, this week is a rollover week. No one matched the 6 winning numbers last week.
No, and also this week, joining us for the first time is Krishnan Guru Murthy. He's out with our live outside cameras. Hi, Krishnan.
Yes, I'm here at the Hurlingham Club in West London, where the guests are just arriving for the boat race ball. I'm here to surprise one of the diners with a rather large cheque. If you want to know why, keep watching later.
And we look forward to that. Now, last week, there were well over 800,000 winners. But it's not just the big cash windfalls that make a real difference to people's lives. Meet Angela Shaw.
Stephen's my 9.5-month-old son, and he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. He was actually diagnosed when he was 4 months old, following a CT scan. Last week I won £1,267, which may not seem a lot to some people, but it's enabled me to buy Stephen's equipment, which he needs to help develop his sight, and it means so much to me. At the moment, the doctors think he can only see light and dark, so I bought him the special fibre optic lights, which actually stimulate his brain, and he does seem to respond to them. Stephen has to have physiotherapy 5 times a day to keep his muscles supple, because cerebral palsy children tend to stiffen up with their muscles. My mum helps a lot with his physiotherapy, and she's a real godsend because I have to work full time. Stephen is his own little character. I mean, even though he's only 9.5 months old, he's got so much to give. Each milestone is just so rewarding to me. I mean, his smiles, his laughs. It's his little life that we got to look forward to now.
Well, it's a lovely story, and I bet you feel so pleased about that. It's made a real difference, hasn't it, to Stephen's life?
Yeah.
How much of your time does Stephen take up?
Well, he's 24 hours a day, because he does need so much attention.
Now, that machine has obviously been a great help. What's the next thing that you've got to save up for Stephen?
Next thing is a bubble tube, which is also...
And what exactly is that?
It's light stimulation through bubbles and colour, and also vibration.
And how much does something like that cost?
That's £900.
It's a lot of money. How long will it take you to save up for something like that?
About 5 to 6 months.
Well, and then obviously Stephen wants to start using it as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah.
And you think that'll make quite a difference to you?
Definitely, yeah.
Right, well, you haven't really got to save up for 5 or 6 months for that, because we've bought it for you. And here it is. Let's take a look at that. I'd like to unveil that. There you go. It's all yours. And you can be using that tonight, can't you? How do you feel about that? Oh, congratulations. Thank you very much for coming in as well.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Now, the grants from the Lottery Good Cause Funds are beginning to be distributed. You probably saw on Thursday of this week, the Arts Council in England made their first awards. In fact, the total amount already distributed by the Sports and Arts Funds totals over £9 million. And, yes, very good news, very good news. Now, here with one of those cheques is tonight's special guest. Please welcome Kate O'Mara. Are you popular with the band this evening?
Yes, excellent.
Now, Kate, tell me, next Thursday we're going to see you in a new role, aren't you? Because you're playing Jackie, Patsy's sister, and absolutely fabulous. Is that right?
That's absolutely true.
Fantastic. Now, so tell me, what's the character like?
She's off the wall, wacky, completely mad.
So she's the sort of character that would play the lottery, though?
Oh, yes, she needs the money desperately, I'm afraid.
And what would she do apart from spend the money when she won?
I'm sure she would get a great deal more of whatever they're all on that programme.
Excellent. Now, Kate, I know that you've got some very special news for a band that are not a million miles away from us now.
Yes, it's fantastic. The Ponta de Lice Town Concert Band. They've been going for 49 years, taking adults and children from all parts of the community and bring them together to learn music. They are here tonight, led by their conductor, Mr. Arwell Davis.
Well, absolutely fantastic, guys. And I'll tell you, it's all the more remarkable that you can perform like that when we found out that your rehearsal rooms were far from adequate. Now, you applied to the Arts Council of Wales for some funding. So, Kate, tell us, what's the news?
I'm delighted to tell you that you have been successful, and here's your cheque for £37,350.
What a lot of happy faces there are now in the audience. And I'm grinning like a Cheshire cat because I've just had the news from National Lottery HQ and I really can't believe this. Tonight, the estimated total prize fund stands at £44.4 million. This is a record, and because of the rollover jackpot, that means the estimated jackpot total tonight stands at £20.5 million. That is just amazing news. We have never had that. Even when we started the National Lottery, it was not that high. Now, as you can see now, our draw master, John Willen, has just finished loading up Lancelot with set of balls 6, both of which were randomly selected at Television Centre main reception earlier today. The whole process is being scrutinised by our independent adjudicator, who is here to ensure fair play and maintain the integrity and security of the draw. Now, one person who just couldn't believe his luck when his numbers rolled out last week was David Cook from Norwich. He matched 5 balls and the bonus ball. But when he said to me, "Hey, why don't you come and see me at work?" I said, "Well, fine." But then I found out he was a chimney sweep, so I sent Gordon.
Chimney, chim, chimney, chim, chim, chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Who would have thought that the words of the great Cockney, Dick Van Dyke, would come true? Well, they did this week for chimney sweep David Cook, as he won £390,000 on the National Lottery.
David, many congratulations, first off. Now, you know chimney sweeps are traditionally lucky people. Did you ever think that you were going to win on the lottery?
No, I had no idea at all. That's absolutely fantastic.
So what was your reaction when you found out you'd won?
Oh, I was shook and I done a little Irish jig. I visions of doing a sort of cartwheel,
Right.
But I'm getting a bit too old for that sort of thing.
Are you really going to keep sweeping chimneys now that you've won all this money?
Yep. One thing I don't want to do is become a yuppie chimney sweep.
So there you have it, our big winner from Norfolk. And it's fantastic to meet winners like David, where you know that the money isn't going to make any bye-bye difference at all.
No difference at all. Well, there is so much tension here in the studio. We're now only minutes away from that record-breaking draw. We really can't believe how much money is in the kitty tonight. But one question we're asked all the time, everywhere we go, is who really is Mystic Meg and where does she live? Well, tonight all will be revealed, because please welcome the great lady herself, Mystic Meg. Mystic, or do I
Please
call
call
you
me
Meg?
Meg.
I'll call you Meg then. So can you really see into the future?
Yes, and so can you, because all time already exists. You're good at looking in one direction. You call that a memory. Just switch your mind. You can look in the other direction, and you'll call it future predictions.
Do you believe we could all train ourselves to
We
do
can
this?
all do this. We can.
Where does the magic ball come into?
This helps you because it helps you tune your memory into the future. And when you're doing it properly, it will reflect pictures back to you.
Whereabouts do you live?
I live a few miles west of Mars.
Work that one out. Now, last week you were spot on with your predictions. So what do you reckon's going to happen this week?
Well, this week the moon is bringing special luck to Aries and Sagittarius and those who bought a ticket yesterday at 2 o'clock. And now, as I look into my crystal ball, I can see the name Johnson and the number 9 are important to one of this week's big winners. She is watching right now, has blonde hair and wears silvery pink. A newsagent and an airport worker will also be celebrating tonight.
Well, 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 there we are, Mystic Meg. Clearer than Eric Cantona, just. Now, Krishnan is about to surprise someone with another lottery grant award. Krishnan?
Yes, welcome from the Hurlingham Club, where anybody who's anybody in the world of rowing is gathering for the boat race ball. Now, earlier on today, you may well have seen the light blues of Cambridge defeat the dark blues of Oxford for the 3rd time in a row, but I'm sure Oxford will be back later on in the year. Now, the reason we're here is because the Amateur Rowing Association is the latest beneficiary of the Lottery Good Causes, and we've invited one of their leading lights, Brian Armstrong, here, and he thinks he's here to make a speech, but the real reason he's here is because I'm here with a rather large cheque, £116,000 in fact, so let's go and surprise him.
Remember this occasion.
Now Brian, don't worry about the speech, you don't have to make the speech at all, because the real reason you're here is because I have this rather splendid cheque for £116,000,
Wow.
300 from the Lottery Sports Fund. So congratulations, what are you going to do with it?
I can't believe it. This is wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
Now where's it going to go?
This is going to go on purchasing new boats and equipment for our international teams.
Because we're not a bad rowing nation, are we?
We're not. We're in the top 3 in the world, and this will help us to get to the top.
Lots of new boats and lots of new blades.
Lots of new boats and lots of more wins.
Well, spend it wisely, congratulations.
Thank you.
And of course, congratulations to Cambridge and Thea.
Yeah, thanks very much. I think just a little bit of that could go on some champagne tonight. I thought I was going to see lots of boys in little lycra shorts and
Yeah, but they
things.
get changed once they get out the boat to go to dinner.
Right. Commiserations, by the way, to Oxford. We did feel really sorry for you. You tried ever so hard. But now time for the 20th National Lottery Draw live on BBC Television.
Yes, indeed, and we're now welcomed by Radio 1 listeners who are joining us live for the draw. So, John Willan, please start up Lancelot. Excellent. The magnificently manicured finger of Kate O'Mara is ready to select the ball. So, John, please release the balls into the Lancelot. There we go. Lancelot gives them a good stir around. OK, Kate, here we go. Press that button. And just to remind you that the estimated jackpot is over 20 million this evening. Here comes the first ball. And the first number tonight is number 43. And the second number tonight is number 41. 41. Ball number 3 is 22. 22. And the fourth number this evening is 25. 25. Here comes ball number 5. And it's number 30. Number 30. And here it comes, the all-important 6th ball. And the 6th ball is number 32. 32. We wait now for the bonus ball. Here it comes. And tonight's bonus ball is number 29.
So, there you have tonight's winning numbers. Now, we're just going to rearrange them and pop them in numerical order to make it a little bit easier for you. So they now read 22, 25, 30, 32, 41, 43, and the bonus ball is number 29. Now, if you have matched 3 or more numbers, congratulations, because you've won a prize. And details of how to claim are on the back of your ticket.
Now, next week, we're going to be at the Thursford Collection of fairground musical attractions near Fakenham in East Anglia, and we'll be joined by Rue McClanahan, alias Blanche, from the Golden Girls. And if you would like to join us too, free tickets are available. Just phone the Thursford Collection.
And we hope to see you there because you'll have a great time. And all we need to say now, though, is thanks very much to Kate O'Mara. And if you want to see Craig McLachlan in the new action-adventure Bugs, stay tuned to BBC One because that's what comes up next.
And we'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye!